Hello guys. Okay, so I'm looking at the Scrappy Sisters Scraptember tag video prompts. And, oh, it's a bulldog. He thinks he's a parrot. And I wanted to answer them with you. I haven't looked at them ahead of time because I think it'll be fun to go through it with you. So let's see. ScrapTube 101 tag September 2019. All right, number 1. What is something you wish someone had told you before you started your YouTube Crafty channel? One of my dogs is chewing his dragon. I would have liked to have been warned about, I'm sorry. Rocco, you can't chew him right now. You can't chew him right now. I'd like to have been warned about how much time it takes. I mean, is that even an answer? I mean, I enjoy even the process of doing voiceovers, but the time that it takes to, you film your video, you edit it, you put it up, and there's all these glitches and things that can happen. So I didn't know how much of a lifestyle it would become, if that's a good answer. What is the best thing about having a Crafty YouTube channel? You know what? One of the best things about it is that you end up meeting a lot of like-minded crafters, people into the same kind of crafting that you do, the same product lines. A lot of people ask really great, insightful questions that help me to improve my channel. So I'd have to say the best thing about it is getting to meet some absolutely fantastic people out there that I never would have had the opportunity to meet. Like one lady I know, she's from South Africa. I mean, that's just definitely not next door to me, and I would have never got to know her. One of my other gal pals, she is from Georgia, and I just adore her. Absolutely adore her, and I met her because of my channel. Okay, let's see. Why did you start your channel? I started my YouTube channel because I've always been a creative person. I have always been somebody that doesn't struggle with it. It just makes sense to me. And my daughters were saying, why don't you have a YouTube channel? Why don't you show people what you do? They might want to see what you do. And actually, when we started my channel, when my daughters and I came up with it, it wasn't to just do crafting. I just haven't branched out that much into what the whole channel's supposed to be. Okay, let's see. Is there a meaning behind your channel name? Good question. Yes, my channel name is She's Crafty. And it is not anything to do with being creative. What it's about is I had a grandma. Her name's Al. And she was a character, but when she would say to other people about me, she'd say, oh, Shannon, she's crafty. And what that means is like sneaky smart or clever smart or a little bit too clever for my own good. And when I thought of doing a YouTube channel, it popped in my head instantly. And that's probably because I want my YouTube channel to be a lot of like when I do a lot of my own home repairs, and I refinish furniture, and I do the landscaping on my house and all that kind of stuff. So it's because I've had my fingers in a lot of pots and I can just figure things out. I think that's a good explanation. So She's Crafty is from Grandma L. What do you film your videos on? Phone, webcam, camera, etc. On both my iPhone and my iPad, depending. And the only reason why depending is, I sometimes nomadically scrapbook around my house. Like I'll want to be upstairs for a while, especially when it starts getting nice and sunny out for the season. And but they work together. I can just airdrop from one to the next. So I film on them. How do you edit your videos? What program do you use? I use iMovie, and I've checked into some other ones, but iMovie is super easy, and it really allows me to quickly edit without having to upload to a computer and all that kind of thing. So one day I might go to a computer-based editing program, but I haven't needed to. The iPad I have has a large storage in it, so I'm able to have a month worth of videos in there before they have to be deleted. Do you create your own thumbnails? If so, what program do you use to do that? Usually, if it's like for the collective, that's my thumbnail. And for Challenge Accepted, I did that thumbnail. And I will just go onto Google, look up free image pictures depending on what I kind of have in my head for the background. And then I will go to, let's see, I don't even know what I use. I just go into, Pick Stitch and add some words on it. That's it, easy peasy. I don't worry about it too much. Let me do the next one. How do you get your filming device to film overhead shots? Very good. I have a tripod that I did not buy for this. I bought it for when my oldest daughter, I don't know. I have kids in sports, and I had to film their games to get committed for college and all that kind of stuff. So that's where my tripod's from. And I wanted a really nice overhead shot, so I bought a horizontal arm to attach to my tripod. So the tripod goes up like normal, and where you would put the piece to attach your camera, you just put in the tripod arm extension. It's an absolute horizontal, and I can adjust it to exactly where I want it to be able to film with it on my desk. It's from Amazon. It was like $40 though. I was like, that's a lot. Let's see. Do you use any special lighting for your videos? If so, what? I didn't for a long time. I have an OttLight that's really, really good. It's from Joann's. I got it on Black Friday because it's like one of the expensive ones. And it has, in the base of it, it has a place where I can charge a phone, iPad, whatever. And then it comes up and it has like 2 wings that it comes off, so I have more lighting on my desk, and that was great for a while, but I kept getting shadows underneath that I wasn't super happy with. So I went ahead and asked some of my gal pals from Mini Kit Monday what they use, and I just was able to pick up 2 studio lights for like $50 that I was able to set up within about 3 minutes total, popped them up, angled them to my desk, and poof, the shadows are gone. How expensive do you think it is to have everything you need to start a Crafty YouTube channel? Something to film on, editing software, lighting, tripods, etc. Okay, something to film on. I use a War Era desk. It is just, and I'm sorry, he is snoring. There's nothing I can do. Those of you used to my channel know I have bulldog sounds. My desk was free. Somebody said, will you take it if you get it out of here? Absolutely. It has like a really cool, slightly variegated gray linoleum top. I don't know, linoleum, I don't know, that it's super hard. Cleans up in a second no matter what you spill on it. Fantastic. And it's like 4 feet by 5 feet, so it's a really nice chunky size. So that was free. My tripod I've had forever, not a big deal. So my lights and my tripod horizontal arm were probably $90. I had my iPad and I had my iPhone already. Now you can make it cheaper. If you have something to clip, like a shelf above you or something to scrapbook on, and you have something to clip a mini phone holder on, I think they're like $12. It really does not have to be expensive at all. And any surface that you like whatsoever, you can record on. I mean, you can go to Michael's and for $2 get a really cool light wood grain looking background. I think We Are Memory Keepers made those. I think that's who it is, but they're $2 in the poster board section. I like my plain gray background just because then I don't worry about, getting it messy, but it shouldn't cost you much as long as you already have a phone with a recording device, you're fine. And I think that's all the questions. Okay. that is it. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and leave them below. I get back to people within about 24 hours, usually with the morning cup of coffee. And if you could like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Lets YouTube know that, you know, it likes what I'm doing. If you want to be notified when I do a video, click the little bell thing. And that's it. I come up with videos on my channel every couple of days, so check back soon, and we'll hang out. And that's what I have for you today, I think. Thank you for putting up with my fellas. They are loud, but, you know, it's real life here. Bye-bye.